Dear students, and welcome to this orientation lesson for the module LPENGTS, English Language Proficiency for Teachers. In this orientation lesson, I will be covering two sections, namely Section A, in which I provide you with some important information for noting. I will then move on to Section B, in which I provide you with an overview of your study units. A very warm welcome to this module. It is a pleasure to have you as my students, and I look forward to an engaging academic year. Kindly note that all your tutorial letters are available on my UNISA under the Official Study Materials tab. Please take note of Tutorial Letter 101 as well as Tutorial Letter 001, as these tutorial letters contain pertinent information related to your studies. The new due dates for your assignments are as follows. Assignment 1 will be 7th May 2021 and Assignment 2 will be 25th June 2021. The content of the assignment questions and the unique numbers remain the same. I now move on to discussing the different study units as outlined in your study guide. Study Unit 1 speaks about writing as a process. In the study unit, you will read that writing is regarded as a process. In this process, you will go through various stages of writing. These include pre-writing, in which you generate ideas about the topic you are writing. You then proceed to drafting, in which you write spontaneously without correcting what you have written. Thirdly, you move on to the revision stage, in which you discuss your writing with your peers or your lecturers, and you rewrite and make corrections. Finally, you move to the completion stage, in which you produce a final version of your writing piece. This implies that the process of writing is just as important as the final piece of writing which you produce. Study Unit 2 speaks about the writer's journal. A writer's journal is regarded as a written record of your daily experiences and activities in the classroom. Writing about professional and academic matters is beneficial for you as a teacher. It helps you to reflect on your teaching practice as well as improves your writing skills. Furthermore, it is beneficial in sharpening expression and organization of thoughts. I therefore encourage you to keep a writer's journal. Study Unit 3 discusses the aspect of the structure of written text. In this regard, you should be aware of the following aspects: paragraphs, topic sentences, and detailed sentences. A paragraph is described as an organized group of sentences which is related to one topic. It indicates the sections and subdivisions of a piece of writing. A paragraph controls and supports one main idea, which is called the topic sentence. Detailed sentences, on the other hand, support, explain, and provide further examples. Having knowledge of the structure of written text enables you to make meaning of the text. Study Unit 3 also speaks to the aspect of mind maps. A mind map is a way of arranging and presenting information visually. When doing a mind map, you would group information that belong together. Also, you would only focus on main ideas of the text while using keywords. A mind map is a useful way for you to summarize the main ideas of a text. Study Unit 4 and 12 have been combined, and I do so because the content is similar in nature. These study units speak to the aspects of text and context and the importance of audience, situation, and purpose. There are various types of text that you will encounter. These include spoken language, written text, pictures, and so forth. Texts are influenced by a variety of factors. These include the audience, the purpose of the situation, the relationship between the speaker and the audience, and the situation in which communication takes place. Having knowledge of these factors enables you to understand the message that the author is trying to communicate. Register and tone are other important factors that need to be considered when working with text. Register is indicated by words and sentence patterns used. Different situations require different register. For example, an email communication to your lecturer would require a formal register, whereas a WhatsApp message to your friend would require a more informal register. Tone is related to the feeling and the attitude of the writer. Examples of tone in speech and writing include personal, impersonal, ironic, and so forth. Tone is conveyed through the words and the expressions used by the author. Study Unit 5 addresses the techniques for reading written text. As you approach the study unit, you will find information about the pass idea, which is a useful strategy for developing critical reading strategies. If you read through the study unit, you will find various steps which explains the manner in which the pass idea can be implemented. This study unit also describes two other reading techniques, which include those of skimming and scanning. Skimming is fast reading to gain a general impression of the text. There are various reasons for why you would skim. These include skimming to preview, skimming to survey, and skimming to review. Scanning involves fast reading, where you look for something specific. Examples include looking at your examination results, studying a table of contents, looking at dictionary entries, and so forth. The choice of reading strategy that you would choose would depend on your purpose for reading. Study Unit 6 addresses the topic of using the dictionary. Dictionaries are useful for improving your reading comprehension as well as your writing skills. Dictionaries contain a range of information. In this study unit, you will find a variety of activities which I encourage you to complete. By completing these activities, you will be exposed to the different kinds of information that is available in a dictionary. Study Unit 7 addresses techniques for reading graphic text. In the study unit, you will find a description of visual literacy, which is described as the ability to interpret visual images. Examples of visual images include cinema, television, photography, graphics, comics, cartoons, and so forth. Interpreting maps, graphs, and tables is also part of visual literacy. In the world in which we live, visual images has become very predominant. Such examples include Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. It is therefore important to become visually literate, as this enables you to navigate the world in which we currently live. For more examples and activities on visual literacy, please visit Study Unit 7. Study Unit 8 and 9 speaks about the aspects of listening and talk in the classroom. Within the classroom situation, it is fundamental for you to create interaction and open channels of communication. Doing so involves the aspects of listening and speaking. There are various types of listening that could be employed in the classroom. These include appreciative listening, informative listening, evaluative listening, and empathetic listening. The listening exercise within the classroom will be made up of various components. These include focusing, comprehending, and responding. In your classroom situation, you may find that there would be different impediments to listening, which you can read up about in the study unit. There are also some tips for how to get your learners to be good listeners, as well as tips for you as a teacher to become a good listener. You can therefore visit these study units for more information. I now move on to Study Unit 10, which speaks to the topic of questioning. As a teacher, questioning will be part of your daily routine and is fundamental for classroom practice. Your study unit describes different types of questions. You could get open questions in which any answer is appropriate to the question you have posed. On the other hand, you also get closed questions in which a particular kind of answer is expected. When we speak about questions, you also get different levels of classroom questions. These include recall questions, processing questions, and application type questions. Study Unit 10 provides you with examples of how to craft different levels of classroom questions. You would also find information regarding the characteristics of good questions, other types of questions you could pose, as well as questions that learners could ask you. Finally, the study unit provides you with a checklist in which you can check whether the questions you have crafted are suitable and covers the different characteristics. I therefore encourage you to visit Study Unit 10. Study Unit 11 addresses the topic of talking as part of group work. When learners work in group, there are certain aspects that you could look at to get them to communicate in a group setting. These include encouraging ideas, focusing on a direction, categorizing and evaluating ideas, as well as reaching a decision within the group. You would also find information about the roles which contribute to the work done in a group, as well as factors which contribute to the atmosphere within a group setting. For more information regarding this, please consult Study Unit 11. When doing group work in the classroom, you may find that certain challenges arise within the group. This study unit provides you with solutions on how to tackle these challenges. For more information regarding talking as part of group work, kindly visit Study Unit 11. This brings me to the end of my presentation. I wish you all the best for the 2021 academic year. I am available via email and via telephone using the details which I have provided. This brings me to the end of my presentation. I wish you all the best for the 2021 academic year. You are welcome to contact me using my email and my telephone number, of which this brings me to the end of my presentation. I wish you all the best for the 2021 academic year. You are welcome to contact me at any time using the contact details below. All the best.